On Wednesday night, Ryan Kalkbrenner made history, a 49-point performance in which he shot 20 of 22 from the floor. And it's a thrill to be joined by the All-American center for the Creighton Blue Jays now. Ryan joining us from Omaha. The Jays 1-0 after their win over UT Rio Grande Valley. They'll take on FDU Sunday, 5 Eastern time for local FS1. Kalk, it's great to see you.
Yeah.
The first natural question is this. When did you figure out I've got 49 points here?
I didn't know until there was like just maybe 15 seconds left in the game. I caught the ball on the top and I heard the whole crowd go, "Oh," and then I passed it off. I could hear a little bit disappointment from the crowd, but I didn't know how many I had until then.
You passed it off, though. You
Yeah.
you passed it off because you're Mr. Humble. Is that, were you thinking to yourself, it'd be cool to get 50, or were you actually thinking, I don't care about that stuff?
I really wasn't thinking that. Honestly, I was thinking I better get this thing to a guard before they come and double me. So yeah, I know dribbling's not my strength yet. So I was thinking get this to a guard.
When I say this to you, what's your reaction? You are the first player since the late great, the legend, Bill Walton, to have 20 field goal makes on 90% shooting in a Division I game since Bill did it in the 1973 national championship game. What do you say to that?
That's crazy. I never would have thought I'd be in like conversations with. I mean, obviously, guys like Bill Walton are great, and like doing something that hasn't been done in so long. That's saying to me it hasn't really sunk in. To be honest.
You think about your Creighton journey, and 5 years at any place is a long time, right? What do you remember about coming to Creighton in the first place? What made you fall in love with the place, and what's allowed Ryan Kalkbrenner at Creighton to be such a perfect match?
Just thinking about when I fell in love with it in the first place when I got here through the recruiting process was just how much of a family environment it was. Like all like Mac, all the assistant coaches, like I love them all to death. Like they'll treat me like family and like treat me like a person, not just a basketball player. And that's kind of what's helped me kind of become the player I am today. Because honestly, early on in my career, trying to figure out how to be a college basketball player, there's some coaches that could have just been hard on me, and then if I didn't make it, they'd give up on me to the next guy. But Mac stuck with me and really, really helped me become the player I am today. So really that just family environment's really made it a really special 5 years for me.
What's your favorite Macism or Mac story?
Oh man, you put me on the spot. Mac doesn't. I'll say his Mac actually doesn't have a lot of sayings that he says constantly. We have some assistant coaches that do have a bunch of sayings they say constantly, but Mac's pretty good at mixing it up. So I don't know if I got one phrase from Mac.
You're a big fisherman, right?
Yeah, love fishing.
Okay. What's the best day you've ever had on the water? What do you catch? What's your highlight to your fishing career?
Man, so around here I do mostly bass fishing. So I had a day where I caught a 5 pound bass, which is pretty good for me. Probably the best fishing that I've been a part of though. Me and my wife went muskie fishing. Not this fall, last fall. She caught 2 muskie within a span of 15 minutes, which is like unheard of for people who know muskie fishing. So of course I didn't catch the fish, but it was really cool to be on the boat when it happened.
And your wife, a former Creighton women's basketball player, and Rachel Saunders.
Yeah.
What's it like, to have that you've got so much at Creighton University. Yeah, you've also found your wife there, and congratulations on your marriage as well. What's that like?
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, you have a practice, good or bad, they get to go home and talk to her about it, especially on the bad days when I'm just like, man, like really down on myself. Just get to talk to her, vent about whatever, and then reset, and we're back home. I don't got to go back to my dorm room, but sit on it by myself. But no, she's been so amazing, and her being a former athlete herself, it makes it a lot easier. She understands the schedule. She understands like I come home and I'm tired and I don't want to do much but sit on the couch, and she gets it all. So she's been amazing.
At your wedding, which current or past Blue Jay was most lively on that dance floor?
Um, that's a good question. Mason, Fred, and Ben Stolzberg were pretty active out there, but a lot of the guys on the team right now were able to come, so it was really great to see them all come out to the wedding and support me. It was just awesome.
When did you figure out, at what age did you figure out to yourself or someone figure it out for you, hey, this basketball thing could take off for me?
I don't think it really hit me as far as like professional level until the summer after my freshman year in college when I did the USA basketball. I came into college just hoping to be an okay player. I had a so-so freshman year. And then that summer, I really figured a lot of things out. Sophomore year started out good, but not great, and it took off by the end of the year. So I'd say that summer and year was when it hit me.
You said you figured something out. Like
Yeah,
what'd you figure out? What was the process of that? And who worked with you to figure it out?
a lot of it was more mental. Like from a physical standpoint, obviously, like you get muscle, you learn more skills, whatnot. But none of that was like truly transformational. But the really real key for me was mental side of it, which was number one, confidence. Just making a USA team will do a good deal of confidence for you. But then the other part of it was I'd have a bad play and I'd hold on to that play for the next 5 minutes of the game. That'd make the play 100 times worse because I'm worried about that play. So uh, I worked with the mental guy over that sophomore year. We came up with a plan to change that, and another one of the guys on staff, Casey Matthews, helped me out a lot executing that plan, and it worked great. It really helped me move on from bad plays, and I was able to stay.
Look, you've probably read the stat on X or Instagram or on any social platform of there's only been one four-time Big East Defensive Player of the Year, and his name is Patrick Ewing, and Ryan Kalkbrenner can try to join Patrick Ewing. It's got to be surreal to hear your name mentioned in that breath. But how much is that on your mind in a league with a lot of terrific defenders, right? That you have an opportunity this year to get that award a fourth time.
Honestly, like you said, it's amazing hearing my name in those same sentences or same sentence as guys like Patrick Ewing and whatnot. But to be honest, it's not really on my mind at all. Like, I'm about winning. Like, I want to help my team win. I want to do whatever to help my team win. So I'm really focused on, okay, what's our game plan for this next team? How can we execute that best? And, obviously I know I'm good at defense, so I'm going to go out there and be a great defensive player. But if I win deploy, that'd be awesome. If I don't win it, but we win a Big East championship, I could care less.
This team, this Creighton team, on Wednesday night, you win. You have a historic performance. UT Rio Grande Valley, a credit to them. They made some wild shots, but they made several shots that kept them in the game, and they scored 86 points. How much was that the type of night that you guys take with you here heading into Sunday against FDU? Mainly, hey, yeah, we scored 99. We gave up 86. Let's get ourselves back to who we are defensively.
Yeah, that was the big thing after the game. I mean, obviously, the offensive side of the ball, we were fine, but we did a lot of looking at the defensive side of the ball. And, UTRGV is a much better team than people probably realize, but they rattled home a few threes. They made a few tough shots. So there was a lot of stuff for us to clean up, but there was also some really good stuff to pick out from there. So I think moving forward, we're not really worried about offense. We move the ball. We know who we are on offense. We got to find an identity on defense for this team, and that we'll get there. We got a lot of new pieces, people playing out of position that they're not normally playing because Pop didn't play. But I think we'll be fine.
What's possible for this Creighton team, and what do you think is a differentiator for this team in particular that you really like about this group and the personnel when you are fully healthy?
I mean, I'd say what's possible for this team is the same thing I've said the last few years. I think national championships are ceiling. Like I said, the past few years, we obviously got to go out there and do it. But I think if we go out there, do what we're supposed to do, get a few lucky bounces, as every national championship team needs, mostly, then that's our ceiling. But I really like this team because we got guys who want to play the right way. We're still learning how to do it together, but we all want to play it the right way. We all want to win. We don't have any guys on this team that I'm worried about taking a selfish shot or being selfish about minutes or any of that stuff. We're all here to win. We're all here about the right thing, same thing.
All right, rapid fire to close. What's in your headphones right now? What's Ryan Kalkbrenner listening to the most?
Probably just Luke Combs. New Tuck. Also Tucker Wetmore came out with a new little, not full album, but half album about a month ago. I've been listening to him a lot.
When you go home with your wife, Rachel, what show or movie have you guys been watching?
We've been watching Law and Order SVU recently. Been trying to get through that.
The best. That show is one of one. The best meal that you love to have when you head home after a long day. What are you having for dinner?
Rachel makes a lot of good crock pot meals, so anything out of the crock pot I know is about to be amazing.
That's the key. That
Yeah.
is the key to success. If you didn't play basketball, if I took basketball away and I said, hey, you've got to have a job in about 6 to 12 months, what career would Ryan Kalkbrenner go into?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to pull this off in 6 to 12 months, but I'd love to work at a zoo. That'd be amazing.
Doing what?
Just anything with the animals, man. That'd be so fun. I love going to almost got a high level zoo and I love going. The animals are awesome. They're so pretty. So if I could work at the zoo, that'd be amazing.
Favorite animal or two?
Oh, the snow leopards for sure. So big cats like the snow leopards, the tigers, lions, those are my favorite.
Ryan Kalkbrenner, thanks for the time. Best of luck on Sunday evening against FDU. That's 5 Eastern time, 4 Central on FS1. Kalk, thanks.
Sweet. Thank you.